What is up, guys, and welcome back to another Crypto with Leo YouTube video. And as you can see on screen, we're going to be talking through the topic of the Coreum airdrop. So I'd say this video is kind of related solely to XRP holders and those who took part, and of course the Sologenic airdrop, the famous airdrop which no one likes to talk about. Reason being, of course, I think majority of people are kind of down bad, especially those that picked up a few more Sologenic prior to the actual airdrop itself to get a better ratio, myself included in that. I was guilty of that, guys. I'm also down bad. Do I care though? Absolutely not. Sologenic is going to continue to develop and has actual value in itself and is an absolutely awesome project. So is, in my opinion, nothing to worry about. That's why I'm not even stressed. In other words, I'm happy I kind of just got to diversify my portfolio a bit more into an awesome project like that. However, specifically today, we're obviously going to be talking about the Coreum airdrop, which is about to happen. In fact, which has actually just started, and they released this tweet yesterday. The distribution of the core airdrop has been started and will take a few days to complete. Now, I'd like to pretty much give you an overview of what this video is going to be about, guys, and also welcome to anyone that is new here. My name is Leo. This is basically just your one-stop shop for everything crypto. I try and simply explain everything. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure to click that subscribe button. And if you do have any ideas or any questions, please chuck them in the comments below. I reply to everyone. Now, of course, as I always say, guys, the airdrop has started. However, that does not mean you get it straight away. No, the airdrop may take a few days, and that is because you have to understand this is a big airdrop. Hundreds of thousands of transactions need to be processed across the network, which means it will take a few days. So be patient, wait for it. And if anything, guys, just keep an eye on the Coreum Twitter because they will literally update you. When this airdrop's over, they will update you. They'll be the ones to tweet about it because they'll know when it's over. So as explained, this isn't everything you need to know. We're going to run through questions like, when will you receive the tokens? How many are you going to receive? What do you need to do to receive these tokens? What is Coreum? And things like this. So yeah, let's break it down. Let's get straight into it. So for those that don't know, Coreum is a third generation layer 1 blockchain built to serve as the core infrastructure of future blockchain applications. Now, it is being developed by the Solo dev team, and that is because they're basically making their own blockchain, the Coreum blockchain, because it will allow them to develop features that align with the Sologenic roadmap that aren't actually able to be done on the XRP Ledger. So that is why. So it's notable to mention that the Sologenic ecosystem and Solo will coexist, however, on both the XRP Ledger and the upcoming Coreum blockchain. So trust me when I say, guys, and I say this in all seriousness, you should be excited to receive Coreum. Not many people get to just be handed out a third generation layer 1 blockchain asset, especially one which is going to have proven use case and be utilized straight away by Sologenic. So yeah, it is definitely awesome news. Be happy. Now, as you'll see, they are doing they're not doing an ICO, they're doing it in the form of an airdrop, and this makes a lot of sense. You have to understand ICOs do come with some regulatory issues, or at least there's a regulatory cloud around ICOs in themselves, not a lot of clarity surrounding them. So that is why they've chosen to go with the airdrop route, which is very good for us, and we should be happy with that. Take the free crypto. So anyway, as we dive straight in, there's these awesome pages, which I'm just going to run through quickly for you. And these are basically the FAQs, or as I like to call them, everything you need to know. So is Sologenic leaving the XRP Ledger? We've already run through that. No, they're going to coexist on both the XRP Ledger and on the Coreum blockchain. So this is good news. So is the team building Coreum ditching Sologenic? Hell no. Coreum is being developed to literally provide a platform for Sologenic. So no, by no means are they ditching Solo. So be happy. Like I said, I'm still happy holding Solo. So where can I get the core tokens? Now, this is all going to align into the fact of like, what do you need to do to set up, which we are going to jump straight into after this. And that is through trust lines. And you can do these on the likes of a DEX. You can do it on your ledger. Like literally, you know, everyone, if you don't have a ledger, it's a hardware wallet. And you can also do it on the likes of your Zoom wallet, which if you know me and you subscribed to me for a while now, you know what the Zoom wallet is. We love to use that for the airdrops. So when is the first snapshot? So the first snapshot actually occurred last year. That was in December 2021. I am going to take you through the whole timeline and how this airdrop's actually working, because they're doing it in a very smart way, and one that almost, you know, it makes people hold on to the Sologenic token. Because for those that don't know, it is in a ratio against the Solo. So however many Solo you hold will determine how many core tokens you hold, which we'll get into. I can tell you how many Coreum tokens you'll be receiving at the end of this video. So what makes Coreum superior to other layer one blockchains? Now, this is kind of the main thing I wanted to show you guys, and to give you an insight into why we're excited for it. So Coreum is a modern third generation. As you can see, this is pretty much their slogan. They love to say this, third generation layer one blockchain with many new capabilities. You're looking at it's interoperable, scalable, and fast. All things you definitely want with a layer one. So Coreum solves the three biggest problems that modern layer one blockchains encounter without ever sacrificing decentralization. This is big for those that don't know. Scalability, interoperability, and low transaction fees can now be made available on the same blockchain with integration of rotating validators. So that is big. That is big. And this is really why I needed to bring this video and at least have it on this platform so you guys can actually understand, Coreum is actually attacking a very important problem and providing a solution to it. So this is very good. So as you can see here, they literally made a graph where they compared it to other blockchains as well. Coreum versus existing blockchains. You got the likes of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polkadot, the XRP Ledger even. So I like this. They're happy to, almost, go after. This is one of the best things. As an XRP holder, you should be unbiased. You should be able to see the pros and the cons. This goes for any asset holder, anyone in the crypto space. If you only ever see the positives of an asset, then you're very much going to put yourself in a bad position, and it will pretty much have an effect on how profitable you'll be. So as you can see, we're looking at interoperability. The only ones that have really got that is the Binance Smart Chain and Polkadot. You've got on-chain governance, once again, Binance Smart Chain, the XRP Ledger, Coreum. Pretty much what you're going to see is that every single other one of these is struggling. I mean, even Binance Smart Chain, obviously they've tapped into quite a few of these markets, and you've seen how Binance Smart Chain does. Binance Smart Chain has done absolutely insane. However, as you can see when we actually look closely on the details, transactions per second, 62 on the Binance Smart Chain, 7,000 on Coreum. Transaction fees moderate on the Binance Smart Chain, low on Coreum. Block time 5 seconds, 1.5 seconds. Energy consumption low, extremely low. Consensus mechanism, and then you've got obviously proof of stake, etc. And then you've got pretty much, you can see this layer one is pretty much setting a new standard for layer one. So it's definitely something I'm excited about. But like with any layer one, guys, and this is important, on paper, it could look like the most amazing thing on the world. What we do need to see going forward, and luckily we're already going to see with the likes of Sologenic, they're going to be utilizing this and developing on top of it. We do need to see other people coming over and developing on top of the network as well. So let's just see how that goes going forward. Now, this is a big question. Do you need to set up a trust line to be eligible? Now, we're pretty much going to leave this page at that, in the fact that, yes, this is how you actually, we're going to basically run through how you actually receive the Coreum tokens and what you need to do to make yourself eligible to receive them. So simply in regards to eligibility, all you need is to be holding Sologenic itself. The Sologenic token made you eligible for the snapshots of the Coreum airdrop. The only thing you need to do to actually now receive these Coreum tokens, which are now literally in the process of being airdropped, is set up your trust lines. Now, this thing right here is actually linked over on my Twitter, which I'll just take you through. If you head over to my Twitter just here, guys, shoot me a follow if you feel like it. And you'll see right here that I've actually basically pinned this tweet. Not pinned this tweet, basically tweeted it yesterday, or at least that is that they've started. And then if I scroll down a bit further, here we go. I linked this article just here, and this basically gives you a step-by-step guide on setting up the trust lines, as I've said before. As we run down here quickly, if you can see, setting up a trust line through the what is that called? XRP Toolkit, which for those that don't know, I've made a YouTube video on this as well. That's how you set up a trust line on your Ledger Nano. And then we've also, of course, got ones for the Sologenic DEX, which a lot of people have been holding their Solo on there, so that makes sense. And then also the Zoom wallet as well. So this gives you all the information, and if you do want like step-by-step tutorials, I do have those over literally on my YouTube channel right here. You can find the videos. Obviously they're related to other airdrops, but it will basically take you through a process where you can see how you actually enter these enter this information to set up a trust line successfully. Now, once you've set up your trust line, guys, you are all set. That is it. As long as you've had your Sologenic tokens, and in fact what we'll do is we'll get onto the snapshots now. This is something I really like how they're doing the Coreum airdrop, is how they're doing the snapshot process, because it's basically, how do I word this? They're basically making people hold on to their Sologenic tokens because, it gives them an incentive to do so, because they're doing the Coreum airdrop in a form of 13 snapshots throughout this year, starting December 2021, all the way through, as you can see at the bottom, December 2022. Now, what is important to note is that, in the airdrop that we're currently going to be receiving, that is being processed right now, we're going to be receiving the tokens from the first snapshot, which was December 2021 and January 2022. These will be processed as 2 separate transactions, so make sure you watch out for those. And literally just after this, guys, I'll get into how many tokens you're going to receive. But they're doing it in this way. Another important thing to note is, as it says on here, you're receiving the core token as an IOU, which basically means because the mainnet is not live yet for Coreum, these tokens that you're receiving are an IOU. They are not tradable. You can't do anything with them just yet, which shouldn't matter. This is another good thing. The mainnet, however, and when you will begin to be able to start trading these on the open market, that means basically liquidating them if you wish to do so. I will not be doing so, guys. Staking is coming. I can't wait. And that is the mainnet is launching around July, August time. And when that does, the open market will be open and you'll be able to trade this however you wish to do so. I will not be doing so. That's just my personal opinion. However, not financial advice. Do whatever you wish, guys. But as I've said, these pretty much snapshots of your Sologenic tokens will happen, as you can see, on random dates. This is the cool part, random dates. For example, there was one in February, there's going to be one in March this year, April, etc., all the way down to December 2022. So you'll receive all of your tokens, all of your Coreum tokens that you're eligible for by January 2023. And that is when everything's going to start kicking into action. Things start getting exciting. In regards to that, however, like I said, setting up a trust line is the big thing. You might be eligible for the snapshots, which is really easy because all you have to do is hold the Sologenic tokens on either the Solo Dex, your Ledger, or pretty much what else? The Zoom wallet. And then pretty much all you need to do is set up the trust line so you can actually receive the tokens. Now, let's go on to what you really all want to know, guys, and that is how many Coreum tokens are you going to be receiving? And of course, they have been very good in making reports and telling us exactly how many we'll be receiving. And they're going to be doing this going forward for each snapshot that occurs. So for example, on this one just here, the first airdrop ratio for solo holders, official report relating to the Coreum core airdrop. And then of course, they've briefly run through, there's going to be 13 snapshots, blah, blah, blah. But as you can see right here, guys, they have listed it for you. So what the total number of solo holdings participating, they give all the information that you need to know. One thing that is interesting is that the holding or the amount of people participating hasn't changed, and this will continue to not change, I hope, because that means we're going to continue getting the same ratio, which as of right now, guys, the amount of core you get per solo token that you hold is 0.114. Let's just say 1/10. So for example, you hold 1 solo token, you get 0.1 core. Or if you hold 10 solo tokens, you get 1 Coreum token. So a really easy way to look at it, guys, is if you have 1,000 solo, is it 1,000? Yeah, 1,000 Sologenic tokens, pretty much you're going to be receiving from the first airdrop, which happened in December. So you'll be receiving this very soon in the next few days. You'll be receiving around 110 Coreum tokens. Likewise, for the second airdrop, and this is the cool part, pretty much the ratio didn't change at all. As you can see right here, you'll be receiving the exact same. So you'll be receiving roughly, if you have 1,000 Sologenic tokens, you haven't been buying any more for the snapshots, you'll be receiving 110 Coreum tokens again. So you pretty much by the end of this, if you had 1,000 Sologenic tokens, you'll be getting in the next few days 220 Coreum tokens. Now, as I've said, it goes without saying, guys, I'm just massively excited in general for the launch of Coreum, for Coreum to grow as a layer 1. Look, if you believe in crypto and you believe in its growth and development, then layer 1s are going to play a massive part in that in the future. And I think one which is going to really attack all the problems that we're currently having with the ones today, which we'll all definitely know about, is definitely an exciting route to take. So yeah, be grateful that we're getting these free tokens. Like I said, I'm extremely excited to see this project move forward. I just really wanted to make this video so you guys can understand fully in depth, pretty much, and answer all your questions of everything you need to know. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, guys, please feel free to like the video, comment if you have any video ideas that you want to see me making, and also click that subscribe button as well. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. Peace out.